last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Baldwin.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Wide receiver going in motion. Sangapolatelli, play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So UCLA's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Iamaleava makes the grab. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, UCLA! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in the back. But he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sangapolatelli gets it to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for space. It's Knight. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Imaliava. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll try to do it. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
And some room to work. Runs through the tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Golden Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Perry. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Perry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. There's a crease. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolitelli. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gives him the big stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field hoping to get things going here. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Here's Imaliava to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And Came just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Unleashes one. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They go to the counter. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Might as well stick with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Iamaleava under fire. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Jaron Chiave Songopovatelli got it set up on the outside. At the 35, he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Golden Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Finding some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
JKS looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. UCLA will go back to work on offense. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early... Caught, and he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Bruins moving quickly to the line.
Listen, as an offense, you'll flip the field any way you can. Backed up in their own end. It's the first play of the drive. We're just trying to get a completion, get the drive started, get into a rhythm. But what a great individual effort there by the receiver that time. Once he had it, he turned it upfield, put on the Jets, and all of a sudden now they are in great field position.
No huddle offense to the line.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing Sangapolitelli. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quickly complete. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bruins will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Here's the Heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Pressure coming. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. It's Knight. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He just barely got enough, but that one, he just barely kept it straight enough, too. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Number 29, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
UCLA's head coach told me at the half, Coach reminded his team in the locker room that this is a moment that they can claim some redemption. They've got a lead right now on the road. They lost this game the last time the 2 teams met, but this is their moment to put their foot down. He said, I want us to come out with the most energy we've had all game. Even though we've got a lead, this is where we set the tone for dominance down the stretch. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Working that left side now. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel.
Makes the grab in their space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
UCLA.
Wants to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Iamaleava. He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Might be calling a hot route. Iamaleava to the air again. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! The offense cashing it in on that drive. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
31, Cal 14.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Holly, what update do you have for it?
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Reese?
Holly, thank you.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The Bruins are in the hurry-up. Again, it's Iamaleava. Makes the catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Iamaleava. Complete on the left to Smith. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Touchdown, Bruins! And the route is on. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Sangopolitelli. That's caught. It's Thomas. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. It's on target and complete. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Again, it's Sangapolitelli. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
And we've already seen it with this offense, man. They do a good job. They're going to use him as a receiving threat. Let him match up on linebackers. He can win those matchups. He can make big plays. Now they just do it a different way. They call the screen. Let those linemen run upfield, get him the football in some space, and try to let him create a...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. Oh, they blocked the kick. That's a live ball. Defense has it.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, dog.
Pulls it in. It's Matthews. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Grabbed in the middle, it's Knight. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gets the back moving. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava on target. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Iamaleava. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Running inside, it's Marshall. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
They'll make the stop about a yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Hendricks. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Could not make his way to the corner. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Songopolatelli on the play action. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Again, it's Songopolatelli. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete pass, but it'll be a productive play for the offense. This flag's going to go against the D.
Personal foul.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Lets it fly. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And he makes the extra point. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game is going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
With the catch, it's Knight, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Throwing, Iamaleava. Gets rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Here's the pressure. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Iamaleava to the air again. Quarterback now breaking the field. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run the option. The pitch. Touchdown, UCLA! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. JKS. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a crease, it's Marshall. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Rides to the back. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, UCLA.
The Golden Bears will call on their punt team.
On to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. There's a long